Coach, we'll start with you. It's always good to get a win to lead it off. Do you feel like a little bit of a weight is off your shoulders with that win?
Yeah, that one was a heart thumper. Right up to the last pitch. Who knew we got 2 in the first inning, and who knew that would be it? And you know, enough to hang on. Braden Files not pitched incredible. 7 innings, 1 earned, 12 strikeouts. I mean, that's exactly what you want from your ace on that in that moment on that day. And then Kyle Laser to come in and lock it down. And you know, we've all been in this long enough to know that pitching and defense is going to win championships at the end. And when you go up against good teams, and Slippery Rock is a really good team and a really tough offense, and we could, you know, neutralize them scoring only 1 run. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Take us through, or take the fans through, what goes through a coach's head as Fosnaugh enters the 6th and the 7th and his pitch count's over 100. How do you make that decision, when to go get him and when to let him try to fight through it?
Yeah, I mean, he's at this point in the season, he's pretty lathered up to go deep into games. So, you know, we kind of have a pitch count cap on him a little bit. So once he started nearing that, probably 2 innings prior to that, you know, we sent a couple guys down to the bullpen, Laser and Howenitz, and just kind of prepared if he got into any sort of trouble that, you know, we could get him out if his pitch count elevated too much. But he pitched his way out of jams. He probably had that last inning, that strikeout to end it. That was probably his last batter. If that guy got on, we were going to Laser at that point. But, you know, just trying to plan ahead, but at the same time, leave him out there as long as you can, because we know that he's just, he's going to be really tough. He's going to compete. And even once his pitch count got up and his velocity, and it really didn't dip too much, but once it started to dip even a little bit, like that's where he just elevated everything else and started locating really, really well, and just kind of gutted through it at that point.
Is Laser still a freshman, or is he kind of turned the corner here after this outing?
Yeah, I would put him somewhere in between like a freshman and a sophomore at this point. I mean, he's pitched some big moments for us all year. That kind of something we saw from him in the fall. Like, he was going to have to be that back-end bullpen guy. And from the beginning, really, second weekend down in Cary, or rather, I'm sorry, second weekend of our season, and then down in Cary the third weekend, like we kind of started putting him in those moments as much as we could, and he continued to perform better and better and better. And the thing about him is he just keeps getting better too. He developed another pitch, like, so now he went from being a 2-pitch guy to a 3-pitch guy, and you know, is figuring out how to control his heart rate in those big moments. And yeah, you saw that. Like, he didn't look like a freshman out there today. Like, that was a poised senior on the mound in a big spot.
So now Westchester's had a lot of big playoff wins, but this one, I think, is the first one at Serpico Stadium.
Oh, wow.
At least
cool.
In the NCAAs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. I told our guys the other day, I think this is the first time we've hosted as a 1 seed ever, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty special. But I didn't realize this was the first NCAA, you know, win at home. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
All right.